Good evening. Fulham nil, Manchester United 1. How are you doing? Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
It took Manchester
Looking at the
United
game,
78 minutes to shoot for their first shot on target. Is it 78? Yes, 78 minutes, and that was the goal. So imagine the whole of
yes,
more than 1 hour
yes.
of football, no shot on target.
I think from the first half, the intensity of the entire Manchester United team was a bit slow. You could imagine it took them almost even 30 minutes, I think 28 minutes thereabout, to even register their first shot, without not even being on target or off target, their first shot entirely in the whole game. And I think at that time, Fulham already had 3 shots already. So it was actually a poor first half. There was not too much intensity, but I think the team actually came out much better in the second half, even though they were lucky to, score the Fulham team. I was even generally just assuming that the match will end up a draw, but I think that Martinez shot, which was a bit deflected by Lukic, actually gave them the win at the end of the day.
So let's talk about this guy, Højlund. Is he good enough to lead Manchester United? That's to lead the Manchester United front line. Is he good enough? Because that guy, I don't know. Okay, no, go on.
Looking at Ruben Amorim's style of play, I think Joshua Zirkzee kind of fits his style of play compared to Højlund. Højlund, why Erik ten Hag actually signed him initially was, he was looking for this kind of striker that can hold play and, while the team transition from maybe defense to attack.
Yeah.
But Ruben Amorim's style doesn't really suit Højlund. You find that most teams, in fact, now I think most teams are beginning to understand that Højlund will always want to hold the ball, before waiting for his teammates to come, and before you know what is happening, they've marked him out. So
my problem with Højlund? He fights his defenders and forgets the ball. That's just my problem with him.
I don't really think
he's always interested in the defenders. What do you say?
I think they actually mark him out. Most of his games.
No, Højlund, go and watch him again now. Go and watch him. Okay, from today I want you to start watching Højlund. Just watch Højlund. He's always interested in fighting his defenders or fighting the opponent's defender. If you forget the ball.
Quite all right.
Andy Cole told him the same thing. Andy Cole told him to focus more on the ball than the defenders. But Højlund is interested in the defenders.
Actually, I think he loves to want to show that he's a very strong forward.
Yeah.
So you find that he always.
You're a Viking. We already know you're a Viking. You don't need to show us. You don't need to show us.
He always want to show. He always want to show his strength, and the Premier League is not really like that. What the Premier League needs, strength is important, but sometimes you also have to have class. You also have to be smart. You have to be intelligent with the ball, and from there, an opening can always come, so I can hurt the other team. So I feel for Højlund to really improve on the game and actually fit into Ruben Amorim's style of play rather. He needs to pick 1 or 2 cues from Zirkzee. Why, if you watch Joshua Zirkzee, why though he doesn't score goals, but you find that he has this ability to carry out this kind of interchange between players. By the time ball gets to him, he has even located the next player, initiating attacks here and there. And sometimes teams find it difficult to actually, understand what pattern or who is going to actually release the ball to. So, the attack continues from there. But for the case of Højlund, no, it's actually, he needs to really improve on his game.
Did you see the sigh of relief from Ruben Amorim today after the game? I saw it. I saw that to show that the guy wasn't really happy with the performance. He wasn't.
Although, yes, the Man United, I'm sure he's not really happy with the performance, but I'm sure he's happy with the 3 points.
Yeah, definitely. Because at least 3 points, he'll be happy with 3 points. But
because I believe if I was Ruben Amorim, I would actually tell the team that our first half showing was not really good. We need to improve on that. I think they're trying to do this kind of patient build up, and it was not really working. And at the end of the year, you find out that Fulham, were more desperate to get the ball, attack Manchester United than Manchester United team doing otherwise. So I think he's much more happy more with the 3 points. Though yes, he might be happy with their second half performance because I think for about 67, 68 minutes thereabout, it was all Manchester United running the show. And until when Sandro Martinez scored, and Fulham was also trying to rally back. And at the end of the day, the team was still able to, carve out the win. But kudos to the Manchester United team, especially in the second half. Even for the fact that they sat back after the goal.
They improved in the second half.
For the fact that they even sat back after the goal, allowing the Fulham team to bring the pressure to them. For the fact that Ahmed Diallo was able to, even score, even though it was ruled for offside by VAR. I think that was an encouraging second half.
So what do you think Ruben Amorim needs to do going forward? Finally, before we go, what do you think he needs to do to improve this team?
Oh, well, I think he needs to tell the team, in terms of their intensity rather during games. I think that really needs to improve. It's not really all teams that you have to play this patient build-up kind of play. Sometimes there's a way when you look at attacking-minded teams rather, you find that the intensity of the ball, how they switch play from either defense to midfielders defense to midfield to attack, it's very quick, and sometimes it always catches the opposition by surprise, and by the end of the day they end up going to score. So I feel he really needs to work on the team's intensity, especially when they are in terms of their passing, in trying to build up play, be it from the defense, be it from the midfield to the attack. I think he really needs to work on that. Then secondly, I feel there's how I want to say it now. I feel Ruben Amorim also needs to though he's a professional coach, but I noticed something in the first half, and I feel he should most of the times try to read the games as any half is progressing. During the first half, you could see that Diogo Dalot's position was where the Fulham team was actually trying to use to see if they can, carve out a goal or something.
Yeah.
I expected him to actually, see how that particular problem should be remedied during the course of the game. And, when Manchester United were also trying to play through the wings and it was not working, you could see Garnacho, drifting from the wings, trying to go to the midfield, trying to, create something from the open play. These are things I expect during the course of the game. He should be able to, instruct the team on how to go about it. Because I think the last 10 minutes of the first half, you could see that, yes, the Manchester United team were trying to, do something. They were beginning to create chances, trying to even enter into the opposition box compared to the first 30 minutes or 35 minutes thereabout. So I think he ought to, during the course of the game as well, instruct the team, when he sees loopholes, urge them to take advantage of it, or, tweak his tactics as the game goes on. So that's my input for Ruben Amorim.
All right, John. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time.
All right. Thank you.